Oh yeah, listen. If you don't know nothing about that, I can't help you. I can't help it. Hey, listen, you are watching us live for the Power Recap season finale of Power Book 2. I'm Scotty. This is my lovely lady, Key. All right. And we are late night with the scripts. All right. So we gonna get right into it with the show. How's everything? You okay over there?
I think I'm okay. Thank you for inviting me on the platform.
Oh my god, you're so welcome.
I feel so
You
honored.
should.
Thanks.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, all right, let's get into it. Let's
Oh.
get into it.
Hey y'all.
What's good? What's
What's
good, everybody?
what's
What is good?
up?
What is good?
Hey Paris. Is it Shanetta or Shanita?
I think it should never.
Shanetta. Hey Shanetta.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you, babe.
Okay.
How would you rate the season finale of Power?
I'm gonna go with my Kevin Samuels list of do nots and rate it a good 7.
And why?
So I rate it a 7 because I don't feel like we saw Mecca's intelligence working for him in
Mhm.
this episode to its fullest capacity. To even listening to you and you were like, I feel like Zeke, like, there's so many moving parts. Like, I just, what is going on
Yeah, I felt like
in
Zeke for real.
in the overall happening and planning of it? It was just so much to get to where it went. Like, her going and working behind Mecca to trick Kane, then Drew and Diana know that Kane is being tricked, but then Kane is like confused. It was just a lot.
It was.
It was a lot. So I understood it, but I definitely uh Urban, you let us hold $2.
Facts. You over there, you be trucking,
Yeah, go
making that
ahead.
long
Look,
money,
go ahead.
making
You
that
know what I'm
long
saying?
money.
We on the FAMU bandwagon. So go ahead and shoot us what's a super chat? Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Um. So yeah, I would rate it a 7, and then can is yours working?
If it doesn't sound like it, can you hear
Oh
me?
yeah, I can hear
Okay,
you.
then we good then.
Can y'all hear him? Say yes in the thing if y'all can hear him. Um. So then let me see, Monet. Oh, the prosecutor lady. Oh, hey, I'm here to say hi. Oh, okay, yeah, because it's gonna be some spoilers.
Yeah, that's straight
Yeah,
spoilers. I should put that in.
spoilers.
It's
So,
straight spoilers.
hello.
If you ain't, yeah,
So hey, yeah, but it will be some spoilers on here. What's the gunshot?
the top right,
This one.
top right. Bam.
Spoilers.
There you go.
Okay.
So for me, listen, this is
Oh,
because she's gonna go on her hour-long tangent, and the show's
oh
gonna be over
wow.
before we even get started. All right, so listen, is for me, I gotta give it a 6, and the reason I give it a 6 is because I was really expecting fireworks, and it was really coming, and everything was gonna be coming from Mecca. I thought he was smarter than the average bear,
Mm-hmm.
and she was because I felt like he was too trusting of Monet.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you love her. Yeah, you're in love with her. Yeah, you wanted to be, but you at the same time,
But
you gotta you gotta make sure you're doing everything you can to protect yourself. And I don't think that's what it was doing, that what he was doing. So that was my biggest problem with Mecca. Is the simple fact of the matter is he wasn't, he seemed smarter than the average bear, but when the rubber met the road, he wasn't that.
Okay.
That's what really bothered me.
Okay. So Shanetta says, did you think that Lauren was gonna live?
No, okay. I did until Effie came. As soon as Effie came, I was like, that's a done deal. That's a wrap. She's done. She's done. Like, going somewhere. You're gone. You're gone, son.
Yeah. So I will say when I saw Effie talking to Kane
Mhm.
about everything, I was like, she is about to clear the roster.
Mhm.
Okay. So because the thing is, I feel like I hope that they tap into Diana and Effie, because remember they met up and it was like, can you help me balance the best of both worlds?
Mhm.
That's what Diana was going to Effie for. So it puts Effie in a upper handed type of position.
Mhm.
And then Effie she already eliminated one of the competition, which was Lauren.
Lauren.
And I felt like I just felt like she couldn't risk allowing Lauren to live because Lauren was gonna take Lauren. She pierced Tariq's conscience too much for Effie, so she was like the conviction. She was like the good angel. Like, you don't really have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You should live the right way. We can go about this the legal way, and
Mhm.
everything will work out. And Effie like, bump that. Come on over here to
Just
the ratchet side.
hey, run, hey, do what you do. Do what you
need to do. Give me the game, ghost. That's what Effie was like. So that's what I feel like about them. Let me see what else they saying.
It's gonna come up late from the He said Mecca was supposed to be the military guru. That like he really let me down with his backwards planning, right? So it says what? It's like piss poor planning equals piss poor performance or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So or plan the
preparation. Piss poor. I've heard.
Preparation. All that stuff. He missed all the P's. Mm-hmm. All right, he missed every single P off the simple fact of the matter is how you get got by Monet, knowing in the back of your mind you're telling Zeke everything you should have been telling yourself. He's telling Zeke, oh, your mama loves you, mama. You think Kane and Monet was really going to turn for you? For you. It's hard to believe.
Well, I have to say this, babe. I think that Mecca with Monet, it was like his heart. It was his heartstrings. And I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Mecca was acting like a female. The emotions got into the way. He was using invisible lady ears. Mm-hmm. So it was like, I want to believe. And you heard it at the end. Right before he died, he said everything. We are the same. Love doesn't mean you have to be honest. Love is doing what you have to do to protect. You did this. Which one is the same? Nay. Like he was like pleading. Mm-hmm. He was pleading with her because of love, despite his logic, despite what was making sense, despite that he was shown everything, he was still like fixated on this fantasy life that he had prepared and he felt like was going to bring his perfect family together. And eliminating Kane was a problem. Lorenzo and Kane would have been his biggest issues.
Facts.
Because he already scoped out Drew and Diana. So he like, Diana don't really want to be here anyway. Let's send her off. Mm-hmm. Drew, he gonna be with his boyfriend. All right, he all right. And then you got Zeke. The best dummy you can have, no offense. The best dummy that you can have. Mm-hmm. And then there's Monet, his long lost love, not factoring in the feelings that because you've been married, so the feelings that come apart with that marriage, because you always say that, like, when you're married,
it's different. It's different.
So I can't, I'm like, okay, I'm like, feelings is feelings, but whatever that different is, that's what Monet was that was what I feel like may have been strengthening her to carry out her plan and avenge her family.
All right. Hey, listen, guys, 516-259-9041, 516-259-9041.
Oh, yeah, call in.
If you guys want to call in, chat about power, we're going to be here for a good little minute. Next question. Who was better for Tariq? Now, i.e., okay, you know that Lauren, if you don't know now, you know Lauren's dead. Okay, that's what supposedly she's dead. But who would you have wanted Tariq to be with exclusively? All right, you can call in and answer the question. You can put it in the chat. But who would you want exclusively Tariq to be with? What's your opinion?
I want Tariq to be with Diana.
Okay.
Because I feel like Diana is the best of both worlds. Mm-hmm. Let's not forget, Effie already has crossed Tariq. I'm about to mess his name up.
Yeah, choke.
Yes. So why am I gonna give you that chance again? Mm-hmm. Well, as my grandpa says, you put your hand in the shark's mouth one time, you can blame the shark. Anytime after that, you can't blame the shark no more. And Effie is the shark. But Diana's my vote. She has her ways, but overall, Diana.
Maury Gusto, I'm rocking with Maury Gusto. All right, listen, I'm going with Effie, right? Because this is how I break it down for me. I'm going with Effie because Effie's a rider. Now she's a little shady, but she's down to do some stuff. and she reminds me of Tasha, right? So Diana is like it. Diana is like a smart, cerebral, like she's like the accountant lawyer type that you need to make it work. Lauren is Angela, but to me, Effie is Tasha.
Oh wait, Erica, how is Diana a snitch, boo? I need to hear that.
Yeah, Diana's a snitch.
You agree?
I
Because
don't.
Effie is the one who actually snitched.
What did Effie snitch?
We just said at Choke. She double crossed. Okay, fine. She double.
I'm about to say she didn't really snitch.
She double crossed him.
Yeah. So
I don't. So that
I'm taking Effie though. First of all, because she's like super bad. Like Effie's super bad.
Yeah.
And then two, she with the ish. She with the stuff.
So you think that Diana would not? She wouldn't ride the same way for Tariq like Effie?
Nah.
Really?
Nah. And I think there's always going to be a wall that Diana's going to hit to be like, I can't do that. I won't do that. You know what I'm saying? I think Effie is with it. You with it? I'm like, if you going to do it, we going to do it, and I'm doing it with you. That's how I feel.
All right, so let me say this. So let me ask, do you feel like that's necessary? Because I feel like Tariq, to an extent, like he gets himself in these situations, and Diana can prevent. I think she's just clean enough to keep him above getting in the situation he just got out of. Whereas Effie, you need to have a ninja like Davis on staff because you're gonna stay with the ish.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think Diana is the one that's your conscience, right?
Yeah.
Lauren is the one that's like, you don't need this life.
Your inhibitions.
Yeah, I guess.
In my opinion.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I see it, but Diana is
Mr. D said Effie. I'm not surprised about that, Mr. D.
Yeah, but I think Effie is, I think Diana is that conscience, like, hey, we can do it another way. I know you could tell her your plan, and she'll probably give you a revised version of it that might be a little safer. You know what I'm saying? Lauren is like, we don't do it at all. And Effie's like, whatever you doing, I'm doing it with you. You know what I'm saying?
For me, it's something about Effie I just can't trust.
That's fair.
And I feel like this. Diana, yeah, there is a wall, but I only feel like Diana has that wall until she knows that Tariq his feelings are as invested as hers. That's my thoughts.
Okay. I mean, I just, I'm Team Effie. I'm Team Effie all the way. Effie! Let me see. Hey, y'all, you guys are more than welcome to call in 516-259-9041, 516-259-9041. Yeah. Let me see this one. Tariq and Brayden. Is that a real friendship? Go ahead. Is that a real friendship? That I want to. Let me take this. I don't think it's a friendship. All right, I think it's a partnership, but it's more of it's a thing and somebody smart enough to know this. There's a thing in the animal community where one person uses another thing to get what it needs from it. Like there's a wasp that puts its eggs inside of a spider to use it to host the eggs and whatever, and then it come out. So I think it's Tariq using Brayden to a certain extent that he gets what he wants from it. Now, I think Brayden sees it as a true friendship, but I don't think Tariq ever see. Like they're not Ghost and Tommy to me. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they are to me.
Do you think that Tariq is even capable of being?
Nah, I don't. Yeah. I don't think he's a good friend at all. I don't think he has a good. I don't think he has the capability of being a true friend to somebody.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I don't think he has it in him.
And I agree with that. And I feel like Brayden understands and thinks about protecting everyone that he can. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though he can't stand Trace, he still protects him. He still protects him.
Still protects him.
His dad and all of this stuff. I think that Tariq will always appreciate Brayden for looking out, but I do believe that if Brayden is not careful, Tariq gonna get caught in that. What he gonna get caught in the crossfire because it's Tariq. Like I'm like, I hate to say it, like you mean well, but it's Tariq.
It is, and symbiotic relationship. I think that's what it is. Appreciate it. I knew one of you guys are smart enough to get on here, bro. The way Effie got in that bed with the orange, I forget. Listen, bro. Bro, I was like, okay, Effie, all right, that's what we doing. Okay, I like it. I think there are potential ghosts in Tommy, but Brayden needs to get him a body first, and he's not ready. Like Ty asking him to kill somebody. Yeah.
Oh no,
he was just shooting up in the stores, but
he was going to think about killing Lauren.
Yeah,
but he was nervous.
But he second guessed. But once Effie pulled up, I knew she was dead. I knew that girl was dead. I was like, damn, you done messed that up. But I will say this though, Brayden is definitely invited to the cookout. Most definitely. All right, he a real one for going on that trial.
And the way he did it.
Come on, man, you a G, bro.
Oh, the way
you a G, bro.
Was some New Jack City.
Hey, it's bigger than me. It's bigger than Nino. Come on, Bray.
Yeah.
Come on, Bray.
Yeah.
He is invited to the cookout.
And like the stream if y'all are on here. Go ahead, like the stream.
Yeah, go ahead, get the likes up.
I ain't got my laptop to.
Yeah, that junk was. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna fold. I thought he was gonna fold like.
I didn't know what he was
like
gonna
white
do.
paper on a windy day.
I was like, he gonna figure something out, but I was like, he's impressive.
Yeah.
Right,
but that was Tariq's point. And even though, the thing that kills me about Tariq is he act like he's not privileged, but bro, all you've known is privilege.
Oh, Ty, we hitting that next. That'll be our next point.
Yeah. So Tariq acts like he's not privileged, but he is privileged, bro. You're privileged. Like that's all you've known is privilege. So when he talks about, oh, I've been in this life, what life, bro? You was in a penthouse. Man, bro, you was in a penthouse. Like, you don't know it. Like, stop it. So he always man, that used to kill me, bro. Like, you're not that guy.
He is.
You're not that guy.
He is.
Man.
All right. The question of the hour. Do you believe that Ghost is dead?
Dead as a doorknob. Dead as a freaking doorknob.
He's dead.
Dead. I mean, like dead.
Why? How?
Because he got shot. Know? I mean, I like the fact that 50 has never really shown us the process of, the
casket.
You know what I'm saying?
Casket.
None of that. So shout out to 50 for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out for him for that. But that Bama dead. Like he's 6 feet deep under. What's that thing? Like, what's that thing in the black? My crown. I'm going up to yonder. I'm going up to yonder.
Going up yonder.
I don't know the rest. That's all I got.
To be with my
what?
To be with my
love. I want the obituary. That's what I want to see.
All right. I agree with you on that. I do believe that Ghost is dead. First off, I don't, and I'm gonna merge, but I'm a, sorry y'all. I don't think that Tommy would have moved how he was moving if Ghost
was alive.
Yes, he may have gone to like Connecticut, but him going all the way out the way because Ghost is not like, when is Ghost gonna be far from New York? It's home. It's home. And Ghost, I'm sorry. Ghost is an attention whore. He got to be seen. He has to be like, oh, Mr. St. Patrick, Jamie. He has to be Jane. You have to know it's him. His pride. So I think that Ghost has too much pride to fake his own death for this long.
That's fair. He got to let me take this caller. Hey, caller, you allowed to talk to us.
What's up, my boy? This Smoke.
What's up, Smoke? See, now I know that's the Smoke. I know what the anonymous number.
Smoke.
I ain't know the other one. Go ahead, man.
To the question your wife asked, is Ghost dead? I would say for right now he is. And the reason why I say this, because I don't think a lot of people understand there's a reality outside of this show, you know? And Omari, the guy who plays Ghost or played Ghost, has some things going on with the power people, 50 and what's the lady name that writes
Courtney.
the Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
But he did say in the interview that he would be willing to come back if they figured out a way to talk to his people. But he said the way he wanted to do it was if he came back. You know how everybody has their own little spinoff, like Tommy now has his spinoff,
Yeah.
and of course they gave Tariq this one.
Right.
He said he wanted to do something like how they did with Kanan, because he feel like a lot of people didn't understand exactly where Ghost came from and how he got to where he was.
Facts.
But
A prequel.
Not gonna lie, it would be a big turnaround if Ghost came back. Like I think a lot of people would probably have a damn heart attack because it'll be like, we told you, or people didn't believe
a lot of that we told you.
They'd be on that.
Yeah, but okay, my thing is this though: how could you write him back into the show like that? That's the thing for me, because of the way everybody is moving with him, like with Tariq saying, like, I shot my father, like, and him moving the way he's moving, Tommy moving the way he's moving. How do you write him back into the show? I couldn't see that happening.
The way I feel like they would go by doing it, I feel like it's easy because throughout the years we have solved many things that make us think like, damn, you can't kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just the way like he carried himself, the things he did. We even heard Tommy said, Ghost never dies. You know what I'm saying? Tariq, he never dies. It's just the way that Ghost carried himself as a character that'll make you think like, man, he ain't dead, bro. You can't kill him. He's immortal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, I think what Swag. I think what 50 Cent does really well is how he keeps characters alive by Tariq seeing ghosts. People seeing ghosts when he goes a certain. I think that's a great aspect of the show that he does really well, because you do miss those like the Kanans and just those little nuggets and tidbits that you get for those characters popping up. How Kanan's really really aggressive. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, you effed up right here, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like those are some, you know what I'm saying? And then Ghost being real cerebral, and I love that aspect of power. So we, possibly.
Yeah, and I think also another thing is you got to think about it, man. Ghost was always 10 steps ahead, So that will also make it much easier for Courtney to write, Amari back in, because everybody who knows Ghost was always 10 steps ahead. He always expected, something to happen. So, but I think also, hell, even if he just came back as as a ghost, like Kanan them did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in the scene where Carrie, the episode before the last one, where she, had the phone and it said Dad was calling Tariq. You know what I'm saying? The smallest stuff, like stuff like that, a phone call where if it's go, like for example, when Tariq read the letter in jail, a lot of people ask, well, why didn't they use Ghost's voice? It's not that they probably didn't want to; they just could, because what's going on outside of the show. But it's small stuff like that you'll be like, damn, man, Ghost ain't dead. But I think if something happened to whether it's Omari's voice, whether he popped up as a ghost or whatever, people, are going to more than likely continue to say Ghost is coming back, But as of right now, in reality, outside the show, he ain't coming back,
All right, that's real. Hey, appreciate the call, Smoke.
Most definitely.
Right,
Thank
you.
you.
No problem. Man, that was deep. That was deep.
It was a lot. I'm muted.
Push the buttons.
Oh. All right, but I didn't know the.
Yeah, you got to get in the rhythm.
My bad.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
That's the switch spot. All right, let me see. Tasha gave. Oh my gosh, Swag Daddy is crazy.
So somebody said, why wasn't a Ghost in the room with everyone else? So I thought about Ty. I thought about that, and
You talking about in the office
when everybody, So I thought this was my thinking. I felt like Ghost wasn't in the room is because Ghost had already said what he had to say to Tariq from the grave with the letter. What else was there to say? I knew you were going to end up here, little ninja. And I just don't like that was. I think that was a harder hit or like a more like shocking impact than him being in the room with all these other people that Tariq had impacted. Like Ghost and Tariq's relationship was so much that it deserved its own type of scene or input.
If I'm being honest, that scene really didn't hit me as hard as I thought it would.
I need seat hours.
Because the thing that bothered me was that it wasn't his voice. Like I really wanted to hear, like, because it was trending, you know what I'm saying? Because it was trending on Twitter, but to me, it really didn't hit me as hard as I would have liked it to hit me. I thought he was gonna lose his money. I thought he was gonna be like, since you're in jail, I knew you was gonna be here. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Like all these things are gonna happen based off of it. But him just saying like, I knew you was gonna end up here. It wasn't. Yeah, I was like, whatever.
Urban, I don't know what you're talking about. Seat hours.
I mean, like to understand, like to push the buttons and stuff like that.
Oh.
See,
yeah. I need to do it.
No, you get.
Okay.
You gotta ask. It just takes the whole buzz out of it. Let's see what was the most shocking part of the season. There you go. You're learning. Get your seat hours up. What was the most shocking part of the season for me? The table with Diane, and she slammed. When she slammed that birth, listen. When she slammed that birth certificate down, man, straight up, she hit him with the.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it on that.
And people been calling her a snitch for the wrong. She gets. You have to come for Diana before she comes for you. And I think people don't understand that, like, she didn't just come out the way. Now she's gonna do her due diligence to get the information. She's gonna do her due diligence to get the information, but she's not gonna bring it up unless it needs to be brought up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody references her dad is kind of confused about what's going on. She's gonna say, "Hey, Papi, I told you I seen this." So it's gonna be those little things. I think people do her a disservice.
Ooh, for me, so I wasn't when I saw that she called that when I saw her mind working, I knew she was going to do that. So it was like a highly anticipated moment, but that wasn't the shocker. Mecca being the snitch, I was like, what? And you were responsible for the whole investigation.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Like, oh, heck. That's when I was like, excuse me? That was so much. I felt like Pinky. Say what? Shut up. Shut up. Like, oh my gosh. That was my, because Diana was just like, it's like sitting at a table with you, so yeah, we all know what's about that. Look,
don't play with me.
Don't play. That's all I got.
I see. This is the question you're talking about.
Yes.
What is one character you could do without on this series? Go ahead.
Ooh.
Zeke, you take it too long. Zeke, bye.
I like Zeke.
Bye. I can't stand his no tall, lanky. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Professor Milgram. I mean, Carrie. I mean, Professor Milgram. I mean, I didn't lie. You lied. And they gonna mess up my man. Bye, bro. Goodbye. Good riddance.
Let me see. Honestly, I could have done with Carrie. I didn't like Carrie. I just didn't like her.
Oh, Professor Milgram.
Yeah, I just really didn't like her.
Yeah, I could do without her too.
Yeah,
I could do without Lauren.
Same.
Yeah, I could do without Lauren. I feel like she is dead now.
Yeah.
But I could really do without Lauren. You know who I can do without? Davis. That's mine. Man, I double ball for listen, Method Man is playing the hell out that lawyer. If I was a lawyer, I would be Method Man 10 times over. I love Davis. I love Method Man's character, Davis. I absolutely freaking love him. Best character on that Jake for right now.
Davis
absolutely. I every time he comes on the screen, I'd be like, let's go. He gonna do something that's just gonna be like, hell yeah. I love Davis. I love Davis. His character.
For me, honestly, surprisingly, Kane, his character. Cause I like, what you gonna do now, muscle brain? Because like what? You're not a thinker. You're just muscle.
Yeah,
like,
straight muscle.
What are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
And it was surprising to see him shook. I understand, but you so hard. He turned into Zeke. It was Zeke's brother at that moment.
Yeah.
He
was tough.
Yeah.
He is tough.
Let me see. Davis was a G. I think Tariq is gonna be a lawyer too, actually. I'm thinking so.
That'd be dope. Let's see, dude. Definitely wasn't. Hit the button.
Oh.
Listen, I'm so sick of every scene with them two together. I really am. Oh, have a good practice. What? Man, take y'all show something else. What's up? I like your show. Okay, I like your show. Nothing on. Oh,
okay. I didn't know if that was urgent.
Nah,
stuff, but okay. Oh, his boyfriend.
Yeah. So
I wish somebody would have killed him. I wish he would have took Zeke's place.
That's fair.
I would have.
But Drew, man, they should hold Drew to a standard to where he has to shoot that dude.
Oh, him?
Yeah, Drew should have to kill that guy.
But Drew would never be able to like really.
I don't care. Kill him. Hey, real talk. Kane, sibling of the month. When he came out of nowhere and started beating them dudes up, sibling of the month. Sibling of the month. No lie. Because he was on his deathbed.
Drew was on his way to meet Jesus.
Oh man. I'm going up to yonder. That's all. Listen.
Up yonder.
To meet my love. Oh, he was gone.
Oh, hey, Blue.
What's up, Blue?
Thanks for the light.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? So he but listen, sibling of the month. Give him sibling of the month because he came out and was like, ha. He almost died again.
Yeah.
And then he kicked the bejesus out that boy. He said, "Wow." So you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kane, brother, sibling of the month.
Yeah, he could definitely take Zeke's place. I am not happy about Zeke's death, unlike my man here. Leave Drew and his boo alone. Two-bit. Didn't he get
2-bit?
That was Tommy's goons. The ones that were in prison.
Oh, that's the one that got shot in the eye.
Yeah. No, that was the other one. 2-bit was the one that was starting to harass Tariq at like first season. He was on there.
I don't remember.
The guy that got killed in the pool.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, they got rid of 2-bit. I forget how, but he gone.
Yeah, that was kind of clownish.
Kane want to be Tariq.
Because he wasn't going for it until Monet was like, man, I gotta get in contact with Tariq. And he was like, this nigga killed his dad?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I could do it, Ma. I could do it. Like, bro, like, who you trying to outman?
So that's good. So what do you think his real problem is with Tariq?
I think he gets too much favor from his mom.
Okay.
Like, she trusts him
in a way she doesn't.
In a way she doesn't. She trusts Kane in his lane. Shoot, kill, destroy.
Do what I
seek, kill, and destroy. That's what we tell. Listen, seek, kill, and destroy. But with Tariq, it's more of a mental, cerebral. How did you set this up? Oh, that's a good operation. Let's do it that way. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where she sees the value of Tariq in that way, and she sees the value in Kane as a pit bull.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel like he'll show up on. Oh, okay.
Oh, that heat, yeah, it was coming. Oh, if you would have put that trigger, that heat was coming. He is envious. Let me see what else we got in here. He has a more defined lane. Tariq has freedom. That's fair.
That's good.
That's fair.
That's a good way.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good way. That's a real good way. Bam! There you go. She dropped the gunshot for you,
that's
my
a
boy.
Bar
that's a bar right there.
A bar.
I could do what? Oh, you're bugging. Somebody get this guy up out of here, bro. What are you doing?
Off the damn.
What are you doing, bro? How you gonna be without Lorenzo?
Oh,
Lorenzo is a huge.
He's crucial.
Come on, man. He's huge. Like Diana doesn't move the way she moves without her dad.
True. That girl is a dad.
She is a daddy's girl.
Oh my goodness.
She's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure her dad is straight. So if you don't have Lorenzo, Diane's gonna be a mess. Diane's gonna be a mess because it's just gonna be her and her mom going at each other all the time.
Oh, Jesus, that'd be too much.
That's too much.
It's way too much. Okay, so speaking of Lorenzo, we had a question about him. What was it?
Was Lorenzo killing Zeke justified? Was Lorenzo killing Zeke justified?
Well, I think I'll say this. No. My answer is no. Okay. But I do feel like Lorenzo feels a sense of peace about he's peaceful because it's not his son. He didn't have any feelings for Zeke. And I also think that Lorenzo in the back of his mind, it was always like, why is he so important to you? It was always like, why are you so you won't we gonna work for Zeke? We gonna do it for Zeke? I'm not working under no man. Mm-hmm. So I think that for him, he felt like it was an accidental, but God works in mysterious ways type of situation. That's my take on it.
For me, I think he was a liability anyway.
Zeke.
I think Zeke.
What was your problem with Zeke?
I think he was a liability because, first of all, what are you doing going back to the police office? What are you doing by yourself? He's just a walking liability.
He was so hurt.
You know what I'm saying? He a walking liability. He can't keep his mouth shut. He always running his mouth. He was a liability that needed to be taken care of anyway. So is it justified? I didn't see no issues with it. That's all I'm saying. I ain't see no issues with it. It was an accident because he was trying to take out Mecca, but in the process, you just saved yourself a headache, if I'm being honest. So.
And feel free to call in, y'all, 516-259-9041. 516-259-9041. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when Monet finds out,
woo, buddy,
that's gonna be a tough one.
Do you think she gonna? Because here's my thing: Monet is capable of killing a lover. Mm-hmm. Clearly, do you think she gonna kill Lorenzo? And keep in mind, your marriage is different philosophy.
I think. Let me tell you how Monet is gonna do it. If she does do it, it's going to. I don't believe one is going to be by her hand, or she's going to make it look like somebody else did it, because you can't go back to your kids and be the figure that you are when you have that on your hand. It's no different than when Kane said, if I kill Poppy, like I can't, you're going to have to handle Drew and Diana because they're not going to look at me the same. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be the same thing for her. If you kill Lorenzo and Diana finds out, there is no more relationship.
Oh, no. That's going to turn Diana from being on the borderline to on the other side.
Yeah, it's that you're going to see a twist. It's going to be how Tariq felt about Ghost is how Diana's going to feel about Monet.
Yeah.
That's the dynamic you're going to have, the animosity, always trying to check you, always trying to say I know better, always trying to think I can do better. Mm-hmm. And then,
the only way I can do it is taking you out.
I got to. You know what I'm saying? So I think that you're going to have that type of dynamic between
Zeke
Diana.
Was special.
He got on my nerves.
Zeke. I just love closeness. He got a monkey whip. Yeah, that's true. Marriage brings out claws. That's messy. She gonna figure it out.
Let me see.
Okay. Which Tejada sibling would you want in your family?
What Tejada sibling family would you?
Yeah, Mr. Only Child.
Kane. I want Kane in my family.
I got it.
Yeah, I need a Bama that's going like ride, like bow, 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 bow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because with my mouth, I'm gonna get in some trouble. So I definitely I need Kane to rock with me. I need Kane all day, all day, every day. I just need him to fight with me. Like
I feel like I have siblings similar to Drew and Diana. So I'm gonna take a Kane as well. I don't feel like I have a Kane sibling. I think that would be an adventure.
Yeah, I gotta take Kane. I definitely gotta take Kane because I just know I need the backup.
So you can get into more stuff.
Fine with me. Yeah, fine with me.
You know the heart attack that you would give your mama?
Man, but I got Kane to protect me though. So we gonna be out here.
Oh my god! Now, they said Drew. Why Drew, y'all? Why? Because is
you already know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm just not on there. And I don't have a problem with it.
So
it just would be like, are you really gonna help me? Like, cause like I can't count on you to fight.
He got shot.
I can't count on you. I can't count on you. I can't count on you to fight. You probably gonna be somewhere later with your boyfriend, not trying to help me fight.
He don't even get as much time with
Kane. Don't even listen. Kane, he be out here in these streets. Okay, I seen Kane at his baby mama house or that little girl house like 3 times. That's when he got kicked out of Monet's house. Yeah. Every other time, Kane is out here working. So I need somebody that's gonna be out here working.
Okay, what's wrong with Diana?
She gonna tell on me. She gonna always be looking over my like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going?
Oh,
mind your business.
You sound like Kate.
You know what I'm saying? Mind your business. God, dog. All over here in the Kool-Aid, man. Mind your business. So
Sweet Lo can be my brother. Oh my god. Shots fired. Swag Daddy, y'all are killing them. Oh my god.
Sweet Lo can be. He said Sweet Lo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Okay, let's see. Kane is emotionally driven. That's how you get caught. Yeah. He's not a thinker, so I agree with that. Oh, the table scene. She's so big.
Yeah. Let me see.
See, Drew. I prefer none of the times they all
they got some strong capability.
Kane is volatile. He is.
He is volatile.
He is.
But I know he's gonna come through for me though.
And see, Drew is an undercover killer if you push him. You telling me Drew has not impressed you at all this season?
Let me tell you when I thought he was going to impress me and he didn't impress me. And I know you know it. The man is walking up the stairs. You had every opportunity to shoot. You want a monologue like villains do, which we all know what happens. The guy, he rushed you. Now you're over there scrambling and all that extra stuff. You finally got it and then you kill him. But man, just Kane. As soon as you open the door, wow. Ain't nothing to talk about. Like on them TikToks where they be like, and then he look up, he in the clouds.
Someone said no. Drew snitched on himself about stealing the drugs from Poppy. So no. Is Kane the best dressed on the show?
Ooh, that's a good question. Is Kane the best dressed on the show?
Mary be to me. She don't always be fly.
Yeah, Mary she be stunting on him.
And Davis be with
the suits. Okay. Yeah, Davis be dressing. Right. I think for the young kids, I think Kane is the flyest.
Jay said, you know that ish was slaw. You understand, Jay?
What's up?
You know that
ish was slaw. Man.
Oh, maybe he's talking about the scene where you were talking about the shooting.
Oh yeah, that was crap.
Oh, Drew couldn't even hold the gun straight in the closet. Y'all gonna get up off of Drew. Get off of Drew. Y'all better leave Drew alone. Okay.
Wow.
Kane is the black version of Tommy. Very accurate, Anthony. He surely is.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Kane
one.
went to fam, so yeah, he got some swag. Okay, so now he done went to fam university.
I'm just saying.
Oh my god,
you all the way, all day, every day.
Oh yeah, Tariq can dress.
Tariq can dress.
Yeah, he be
Tariq,
clean.
yeah, Tariq can dress.
Like
Hey, even Brayden be out there doing this thing. A couple things. All right, next one.
Can Monet be trusted?
That's a no for you.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No. I just wanted to do that.
Oh, okay. Can Monet be trusted? I got the hiccups. Oh shoot. She can be trusted to not be trusted. Oh! I'm so profound.
I'm about to quit.
Oh man, she can be trusted to not be trusted. That's a word. That's a word right there. That is a word.
So heck no, I don't trust Monet. I think that Monet is smart, and I think that Monet can be an asset, but she is not an asset that I can trust. She's an asset and she's a liability. So no, I don't trust that woman. You can't. Yeah, you can put faith in her. Not be trusted. And here's the thing: when that chick lied, which I didn't expect her to be truthful to Zeke when he asked her about Carrie, like, did you do it? In my heart, I wanted her to tell him the truth because he knew. And it's like, man, it's Zeke, bro. At this point, I know how you feel about him, but still, you done lied about this man's age.
Can't trust him.
Who's Zeke?
Can't trust him.
You can't trust her.
But I can trust Monet not to open her mouth.
She needs to be in jail.
Probably.
She needs to go to jail. Yeah, Monet wants to be the kingpin. Exactly. I agree with that.
Yep, that's facts.
Yeah, and Monet does lie too much. To everybody. She lies to everybody.
Man, Tariq, listen, if we going for lies, Tariq is up there too. Let's not act. Tariq be lying. Lied to Brayden the whole time. So miss me with that. Everybody up in here lying. Ain't nobody telling the truth. So
Diana is.
Yeah, she is. She'll put your stuff on Front Street. She will put your stuff on Front Street.
Oh, Monet is a psychopath.
What death bothered you the most?
Oh, Jeremy. Thank you, Jay. Effie, I'm sorry. I'm gonna answer the question. Effie is the most dishonest. I agree with that. But what death bothered me the most? Zeke's. I hated Zeke's death. I could deal with anybody else that's gone, But Zeke, he ain't deserve it. I got he was like that pain in the butt. It was like, Zeke, come on, like it was, as I told you, like he was the necessary comedic relief for me. That I'm like, he did not have to die. Like he just, I'm like, God, if you needed somebody, I could have recommended. You didn't have to take that. But whose death bothered you the most?
The lawyer. Is it Jeremy? Back in season, not this season. The attorney that used to be for Ghost.
Oh, we going out of everybody.
Okay.
I thought we was talking about this.
Well, yeah, I mean this one, I because we never talked about any of the old seasons, but I just want to say that. So Proctor, that really broke me up. That really messed me up. I ain't even gonna lie, that really messed me up.
Reynos too.
Yeah, Reynos is bad too. Yeah, Reynos is real bad. But if I'm being in this season,
the chef.
Oh, that was dirty.
Oh,
that was dirty. That was dirty.
Ooh,
that was dirty. He did that man dirty. Yeah.
His whole team.
And he knew Kane stole it.
And his whole team, because it was the other guy too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was Chef. Angela, top girl.
Yeah, I feel you. I was Angela.
I'm sure.
I was Team Angela.
I'm sure. Yeah, Proctor's death.
Yeah, that really messed me up. That really messed me up. That messed me up real bad.
That was a bad one.
But in this season,
Chef, I forgot about him.
I would have to go with the chef out of everybody that bothered me. Because he knew he wasn't guilty. He knew he was loyal and still did it to him like that. So that was pretty dirty. That was pretty dirty. So.
But I was like, how desensitized are you to do that to people that are that loyal to you?
And once again, he's trying to play the I'm smarter than you game, but it came back and backfired on him because he kept came around because he know that was Monet's son, but it came back to bite him in the ass at the end.
And Ty, I do not feel bad for Lakeisha snitching behind. No, she was getting on my nerves. She was
feeling herself.
Yeah, I'm like, sis, you better.
Yeah, she was definitely feeling herself.
You ain't Tasha. You ain't even built like that.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
No, but yeah, Chef can't do it. What else we got?
Let's see. Hey, you guys can always call in 516-259-9041, 516-259-9041. This is the one. Yeah. What theory and power will you fight over? And what I mean by that is I've seen a lot of conspiracy theories in power. So what, and you guys can put it in your comments below. We'll read them out. But what theory and power will you fight over? My theory is this, right? And this is what I stand on, is that Tariq and Davis are going to need each other more. And like, it seems like they're getting further away, but I think they're going to get close. I think they're going to be really, 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 really close by the end of when it's all said and done. I think they're going to be really, really. That's my theory. Like they're going to be the best of buds, not in like a hang out in my crib type of best of buds. Like we're too linked together,
like Proctor and Ghost.
Just like Proctor. Good job, babe. Just like Proctor and Ghost. Like they're going to be that linked to where you know so much of my dirt. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. And it's the same way vice versa.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't really have a theory on power,
okay.
Personally. Oh, but I do want to say I do not believe that Effie is in any relation to Mecca. I'm tired of hearing that.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Now, could she be a Lobos or like one of them? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised about that because I don't trust her anyway. But I don't think she's related to Mecca whatsoever.
He said they should kill Tasha's wig. Wow.
Y'all petty.
Wow.
Ghost, if he's really dead. Y'all really believe that Ghost is alive? This is crazy.
Nah, Ghost dead.
That one.
What?
Sex. Nancy.
He gets on my freaking nerves. He could have been dead.
No, that's the one. I'm like,
he could have been dead for me. Like,
yeah.
I'm so real. He could have been dead.
All right. Do you think Sax is going to figure out Davis is the real killer?
I do. No matter how bad, yeah. No matter how bad, no matter how bad Sax looks, he's always right. If you get he's 9 times out of 10, he is right about his theory, his logic, and everything. He can never prove it or get the evidence, but he's usually right. So I will go with that one.
Yeah, and I agree. I think that it's not that he is always right, but he's nosy. Sax is so nosy.
Yeah.
Like if you
just like a white person.
If you look too long at reading something, he's got to go and investigate. Wow, she got to this part. It really bro. He's ain't like you tell me oh, you pay attention to everything. I feel like
details.
I feel like that's Sax. And with Davis, hey, any case, so why is he still behind bars? So and when it comes up again, and he's because 4 inches taller. Right now, Sax hasn't put it together, but once he, if Redman doesn't die, and he gets him out, and he sees anything because Sax is gonna be on the outs. We've already established that. Now I'll put my life on the line for you. So now he want to be your lover boy.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna figure it out, and he gonna be on the hunt.
No, you're good, babe. I was just getting ready for the next question.
Comment. Who did Davis kill? We don't know who he killed.
All right, guys, we're gonna move over to Power 4. All right. If anybody's watched it, we watched it. We did our research last night. How did you feel about Tommy's new show? Me personally, on a scale to 1 to 10, it was a 4 for me. Now, the only reason it got to a 4 is because it's Tommy. Like Tommy, him by himself is what's interesting. His dynamic, but to come out the gate swinging, it kind of was a little lackluster for me.
What were your disappointments about it?
I mean, you saw Tommy beat Tommy.
Okay.
So you know the rough, edgy, you know what I'm saying? But it just didn't hit. It just didn't hit for me. I can't explain it. It just didn't really hit for me. Now, like I said, at the end of the day, I love me some Tommy, but it just didn't hit for me. So for me, it was a 4.
A 4. So I'm gonna actually go with you on that at a 4, but well, it's my prayer that it gets better. I saw a lot of people say they fell asleep on it. And wait, it was a good intro?
That intro was trash.
Yeah.
That intro, the top buttons. The intro was trash. Man, like
a 2 out of 10.
Oh my God.
Oh, sexy.
Oh yeah, the sex scene can make it a 5. The sex scene could have made it a 5. Sex scene could have made it a 5. But that's that old power. Yeah. Oh yeah. Had that old power feel. Had to bring that old thing back. You know what I'm saying? That's them Tasha and Ghost days. Early power. You know what I'm saying? Them Angela days.
Why Chicago go to LA or something like Miami? It was bad. So here's my thing. One, no, the intro song, horrible. And my mom I have a lot of family from Chicago. So I was looking for Chicago to be in it and ingrained in that show the way that New York is ingrained in there. For, like, be respectful of whichever location. If it was in Atlanta, I would be expecting to see
certain Atlanta monuments.
Yeah. So for me, it was a fail on that. And then the actors, they did not, the ones that were born and raised in Chicago, the CBI guys, they weren't talking like Chicago thugs or gangsters. I don't know what the preferred name is with those guys. So that was disappointing. And I kept hoping that it would get better. But I am hopeful because I want to see who Tommy is going to destroy to take over Chicago. And I want to see who he's going to link up with. And I want to see how Tommy handles being the head honcho. Like on a completely new, there is no ghost to consult with. There's maybe you directly working with the Connect now. Mm-hmm. I really want to see how Tommy is going to handle that. And then will Tommy get better with love? Or is Tommy just going to be Tommy?
That's a good one. I think at some point you got to give him a
Jeremy is so
Tasha. I think at some point you got to give Tommy a Tasha.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I would hope that they can give him one like that. Listen, I knew it was gonna be bad when I'm hearing 50 Cent rap like Cameron in the intro. Powder, blicky, licky. I'm like, what is this? What is this? Spinny, tricky. I'm like, what is going on with these lyrics? It was so bad. In Jeremiah, so bad. So freaking bad. God, man, send that boy home. So man,
Oh my gosh,
that Jake was trash,
that
man.
was trash.
So
is there a character right now that you're like, oh, he's gonna get on my nerves?
the Russian brother.
Vinny.
He don't have nothing about him that's Russian. Hit the button. He don't have nothing about him that even comes close to like Russian and Mother Russia. Like he don't have no like real like girth. Like when he talks, like the dad, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Even the daughter, because she has like a strong accent. It's not it's feminine, but it's still strong. The brother, he doesn't have that Russian to him. So that bothers me. He bothers me. He really bothers me. I like Diamond though. I think Diamond is gonna be real. That's the brother that got out of jail. I think he's gonna be real. What about the brother? How do you feel about the brother?
Diamond's brother?
No. Well, yeah, both brothers. Okay. How do you feel about Diamond's brother and Tommy's brother? Tommy's new brother.
I feel like Diamond's little brother is a smarter Kane. Like I'm like he got that hot head on him. It's like I don't know. It's something like I feel like you need somebody to be there to kind of pull you back to think things through all the way. But I feel like he has a good moral code. Benny, I feel like he's gonna get on my nerves. Like the entitlement. I deserve, his dad. Like you can already tell you got daddy issues, which I'm like, both of your kids don't like you, bro. So, so he has that. He wants the girl. She don't want him. And she has zero. Like it's like bro,
zero interest.
Zero. Like ain't no coming back from that. And then you feel like you're a gangster that you're not. Like you didn't save yourself from that situation with time. Like those guys, you would have been dead.
Yeah.
And then you done like even the Black Diamond's little brother. Like, bro, you came short. They wouldn't have known. What was you planning to do? Because I'll say this: nervous guys behind the trigger. That's one of the worst situations.
How would you know?
It don't matter.
Oh, okay.
But nervous people behind the.
Don't be on here snitching. Dry snitching.
I'm not dry snitching.
All right.
Nervous people behind the trigger is one of the most scariest situations to be in. So that's
I'm going the complete opposite with you. The half brother seems like a follower. Tommy's half brother.
Oh, I didn't talk about him.
Oh, you said a little high hat. So I thought you
about
Diamond's brother. Oh, okay. I was talking about Tommy's half brother. So Tommy's half brother comes off as a follower to me.
Okay.
So but I think I do agree with you on the CBI situation with Diamond and his little brother. I think what's going to be hard for him is it's the Monet situation. I've been holding it down out here while you've been locked up. You don't know what's going on out here, but yet it's still you want to come back and try to run something.
He said it. He said 15 years is a long time.
It's a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Reminded him.
So the cop that comes into the barbershop, I think that and I talked to Key about this last night. I think that both brothers I could do without. Both characters is gone. I think the cop that he saw at the barbershop, I think that's somebody's loved one that he probably killed early, and now that he's out, that cop is going to take like a slow revenge tour. You know what I'm saying? Like take his time, sit back, kind of scope out the situation, probably put him in some compromising situations and things like that. So I think that might happen as well.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Tommy's brother, his half brother, the jury's still out for me on him. Okay. I need to see more because what I do think is I think that he's harboring some kind of hatred because I saw that.
Yeah, that keloid is bad too. It was bad. I was like, oh, that's real bad.
Tommy's brother, I think that his hurt because Kate took Tommy and left him is going to it's always going to be in the back of his mind. My dad raised me to do this, and okay, so she's not worth getting to know, but she took you, or you're this guy, or maybe he's looking at Tommy, and it's like you seem put together, you know what I mean, like you're secure and all of this, and he could be from the outside. It looks like she's the reason that you are this well put together, because he don't know him yet. This well put together, able to travel guy, because he doesn't look like he has all of what Tommy may have access to.
The thing with me and Tommy being in Chicago is I want to know how you're going to start your enterprise, right? Because the benefit that he had in New York is that he was coming under Kanan. When they came up, Kanan got hit. He got busted. They took over what Kanan was running, and they already knew all the ins and outs of the game in New York. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm ready to see is how he builds his empire in Chicago, really not knowing any of the landscape. You know what I'm saying? So, who I know, like maybe the black girl that he's with probably going to key him into some few things about the Russian guys and things like that. But I'm really interested in seeing how that benefits and how he learns and gets around the city.
I was reading.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Next question.
That's it. We because you went through them all.
I didn't do that.
Oh, okay. I mean, you literally did go through them all on your one rant.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Do you think that Tommy and Tariq will cross paths again?
I hope so. I think that would be a great addition to the show. Maybe like Tariq needing him in a situation. That would be cool. I think that'd be definitely a great concept that the show should continue try to move on.
Do you think that their relationship will ever be repaired?
Negative. I think him killing Ghost is
the ultimate.
Yeah, the ultimate betrayal. The ultimate betrayal for him. You know what I'm saying? Because Tommy and Ghost had so much going on themselves, and for him to do that to Ghost, I think that really set him off. You know what I'm saying? And him picking up the gun, wanting to shoot, was going to shoot back. He said, "Let him go." So I think out of respect for Ghost and him seeing Tariq grow up and calling Uncle Tommy and things like that, yeah. I think that has a play, but to be where they used to be, never.
Okay. And yeah, I do think that they will cross paths again. I'm just interested to see how. Will it be where Tariq is in his career as an adult, or where will that be? Let me see. Question from Ty. With Tommy, she thinks that Courtney needs to connect his story into Ghost or Raising Kanan.
I'm not a big fan of Raising Kanan, but I do think there needs to be a Ghost prequel, though. I think you have to have it because everybody wants to see. I want to see how Tasha and them got together. I want to see him and Angela in high school. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how he became this big guy. You know what I'm saying? So a prequel to Ghost with Ghost, I think that is self-explanatory. I think that's awesome. I think that'd be super, super dope.
Okay. Who do you think Effie's parents are? Or where do you think what do you think her background is? I don't know. Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
Hey, caller, you live? Talk to me.
What's going on, Sam? This is David, bro.
What's up? Talk to me, David.
I was calling. Hey, man. So I watched the last episode. What is it about Blanca coming in at the all, strangers of time, knowing that she got fired as a NYPD, but now she works for the DEA. So how long has she been? My thing is, how long has she been doing, knowing what's going on as far as keeping her covered, what I'm saying? I guess, keeping her identity under wraps. Because if you think about it, what I'm saying, when they shot Mecca, like she had to be a DEA from the get-go. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. So for Lobos and all those, and for her to be his point of contact. Now, see, the thing with CIs though, you don't know if they've been moved. You don't know if they've been changed over as new cases have been brought up. But let's just keep the mindset that she's been his CI for all those cases. for her to be so undercover like that, it's a shout out to her. But for me, like, that's what Tariq don't want. If I'm being like, nobody messing with Mecca and all that. You don't want that Spanish girl on your butt. She is not the one. You know what I'm saying? So I think,
I know that. Like, it is crazy. Like, okay, getting a picture like, okay, Tariq, you put yourself in the wrong, not the right place, but at the wrong time.
Facts.
Man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have, like, you out there, but you don't it's kind of like you're not being aware of your, of your surroundings and stuff like that. And it's crazy because it's like every time, like, okay, Blanca, she's a G. Don't get me wrong, because she's a G because she took that punch from Dre at the end of season 1 and kept it moving. But it's like, how long has, to me, I'm just wondering how long has it been, how they have been covering that up, that she was DEA.
I don't know. That's something we really don't know, if she's always been DEA, or has she, doing the Lobo situation or whatever. Maybe she got, like, after she got fired, maybe she got a upgrade, got a promotion because of her work, because we all know how diligent she is in our work. So that's a question. I don't know. But any other questions, Dave, before I let you go?
And I was trying to figure out why Mecca think that Kane was gonna try to kill his own father. Come on now.
I didn't get that either. To make Kane to prove his loyalty, but I don't get it.
I think that Mecca felt like I think he underestimated Kane's loyalty. That's what I think it was. Like, he saw him.
I mean, that's your own dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? He raised you, but they raised him in the game like that. And you think that he's gonna take his own dad out. Basically, you taking out your own, like, it's like you telling him to get rid of your loose ends.
Yeah, I agree. But I think that he just underestimated in knowing how ingrained that Lorenzo said family over everything, family first, and how the kids, that was something that he implemented from an early age. And Mecca, that's something he doesn't know anything about because it's not something that he ever had. So that's why I think it was, for him, is like, oh yeah, he can do this, because he saw some disloyalty and thought that Kane would do whatever it took for Kane to be on top and bump everybody else.
I feel you on that one.
Hey, appreciate the call, David.
All right,
man.
Gene of Kings. Yeah, I got my Gremlin gear on, so I'm just, sporting the gifts one by one. Let me see. We had a couple questions.
Yeah, let me see. This one, I didn't understand the question.
Okay, off topic. At my job, we've had this question go around. 7 years ago, could you see yourself being this happy and satisfied where you both are at in life? Okay, so you don't understand. All right, so let me try and reframe it for you. Rephrase it. Let me know if I make it make sense. 7 years ago. So place yourself back there. You there?
Yeah.
All right. 7 years ago.
What year is that? 2015? All right. Yeah. Okay, good.
All right. Could you imagine being on the journey that you're on now, or being at this place now?
Definitely not.
Please, I'm sure he wants an explanation.
I mean, I wasn't thinking, like, I thought I was going to be in the military for the rest of I thought I was going to do 20 years in the military. You know what I'm saying? Be one of those military dads, traveling with their kids and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's what I thought I was going to be doing. I definitely didn't think I would be on YouTube and have a hot HBCU channel and, dating you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I thought I was going to be. I ain't going to lie to you.
Okay.
I'd have been 13 years in. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd have been 13 years in the military. So
wow.
If I was still doing it.
Okay. 7 years ago, same. It's a no. 7 years ago was 2015. So I, at that time, thought that I would have been married, and probably a child or two, and in ministry for sure. Possibly in school for psychology, maybe. But if not, definitely just enjoying wife and mom life. That's where I would have been at, and just giving the kids the life that I wanted, and trying to
make it happen.
Yeah, trying to make it happen. That's where I would have been. Like I definitely had no thought of being involved with sports. Coincidentally, like I was watching college sports, but it was Big Ten teams, or like my teams was Alabama and Ohio State.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was paying attention on that end, but not from this aspect of like going to games and learning the players or anything. It was just purely for family time. And yeah, so to see the culture and be welcomed and meet everybody that we have met, I definitely I didn't imagine it.
Yeah.
No.
So hey, dope question, my boy.
Yeah, cooking call. I like that question.
I appreciate it. But hey, man, we are going to get up out of here. Thank you for tuning in to our power recap. All right, for all you guys out there, appreciate you for tuning in. Don't forget Monday, the Afterglow show with Kofi. 7:30 as always. Let me see. This is Sunday. That's real. That's real. That's big time real.
Thank you.
Shout out to you for the question as well. But yeah, so Monday, the Afterglow show. Tuesday, Stretch Lewis, the girl basketball player from Alabama A&M, she'll be stopping by. Thursday, KJ Black, offensive coordinator at FAMU, will be stopping by for an interview as well. Make sure you guys tune in, and anything that happens, I'm gonna go live on it, and that's what it is. But until next time,
what we gonna do? We gonna hide. Come on.
I want to see you finish it.
God bless. That's it.
Yeah. I just got. You
didn't. I was ready to do it with you.
Oh, okay. I just want. I want to see you do it though.
Yeah. I did it. I said, wait, start it out so I can build up my momentum.
Until next time.
You know what I'ma do. I'ma holla. God bless.